Welcome. Hi, my name is Jeff Jackson, founder of Your Online Expert. And my team and I create wicked fast websites that Google loves to rank. We also implement search engine marketing strategies and social media campaigns for business owners like yourself. If you're seeing this, your odds are a business owner. And today is the beginning of my content marketing strategy. And previously, we find clients mostly with cold calls, talking to new businesses, existing business owners who aren't ranking well, and we help them create sites that get to the first page of Google. And today, our first content strategies, we're going to cover the 3 questions that you need to answer before you create any business or marketing campaign. So we'll cover that in just a second. Just a little bit about me. Most of you don't know who I am. I've been in business. Next month will be 20 years. And it all started in 1997 in the merchant account business. And we started in Dallas. And at the time, me and my dad all started it together. We had a little phone room, and we had sales guys that would run the leads. And we were struggling. We were all living in one apartment. I was sleeping on the sofa and getting up every day and running leads. I was doing the direct sales. And one day I woke up and I just said, it's not working. We're not able to run ads for salesmen anymore. We had extended our credit with the Dallas Morning News, and we needed a new market. And so we moved down to Austin. And what I learned from that first lesson in business was you can't be afraid to say if it's not working, to make a change and move on. So don't just keep doing the same thing over and over again. Sometimes a radical result. We ended up moving out of that office in the middle of the night, packed up all our stuff because we had to have our phones and equipment and desks and stuff. So it was a tough time, but we ended up coming through it. We ended up growing that business to several cities and several phone rooms until competition sucked the money out of it. And today, I do have a direct TV business with a phone room here. That's where I'm at now. This is our new office. We've been here since October. I got a great view here with overlooking the lake, multiple windows. I'm really liking it. And I have, obviously I manage my Your Online Expert, where we help people rank their sites on Google, Yahoo, and Bing, etc. So let's get to the content for today's training or content so that you can learn a little bit on how to save maybe some headaches, save some money on running ads. So we're going to go to my computer and I will go over the 3 questions and also show you some real world example of how I'm using this content and the content that I have created to generate business and find new customers. So welcome, and hopefully this will be the first of many videos that you'll see, and hopefully you'll join me and become a client. And we'll see you on my computer in a second. All right, we're back at our computer, and the 3 questions to answer before starting any new business or campaign, they are: who are you talking to? Where are they? Where can you find them? And what do they want? So those are the 3 things I like to focus on when I'm creating a campaign. And I'm going to use this content strategy I'm talking about right now as a basis to illustrate. So now, who am I talking to? Who is this about? This campaign content marketing strategy is on business owners. I'm not looking for the opportunity seekers, the internet marketing information seekers. I'm looking for people who already have a business, people who have a product, that are looking for just better strategies and implementation of what they're already doing, and or improve what they're already doing. So that's who I'm talking to. So I've kind of narrowed it down a little bit. Obviously that's pretty broad, and so we need to move now to where they're hanging out. And this is one of the things I learned from another guy who does a lot of internet marketing, is Russell Brunson, and reading his book. Can't remember the name of it. It's over here somewhere. .com Secrets book, and this was a strategy that I really enjoyed learning more about. So here it is. We basically where they're hanging out. So let's find. So if you're in the plumbing market, your customers are people who own homes, people who obviously have sinks and have to fix them. So you just want to segment those markets and then You can do that by finding podcasts, authors, television shows, and I'm going to show you what I found from, in my case, for business owners, which is who my target audience is. So if we go in, television shows is one, and before I show you like magazines, Twitter, social media, Twitter people that are have a lot of followers, celebrities basically, LinkedIn groups and Facebook groups. All are great strategies. And here's what I did. When finding books, I just went over to Amazon and I tried to find books that are in the, obviously, business section. So if I go here, and I thought I had this set up already. Here we go. Biography, memoirs. And what we can do is we can find the books. Where is the business? There it is. Business and Money. Thank you. And it is slow. So anyway, that'll come up with books. And here's some of the ones that are already in my Dale Carnegie. This particular book by Tony Robbins. And then we can it decides to show me more. But you get the idea. It's like career intelligence. And what we do is we try to find these websites, Donald Trump, Art of the Deal, Mind Your Own Business. We try to find the ones that are top sellers. And then we go find their websites, and we try to find their podcasts, if they have any. And this is very slow. So The Ultimate Marketing Plan, that's a generic business by Dan Kennedy. So you could find the Dan Kennedy website and you target it. So what we do is once we get narrowed down the list of specific authors or titles of books that people in our niche like, we can come over to a site like this, similar web, and I found the 4-hour work week. I'll show you where I found that. And when I did the iTunes, Apple podcasts, I looked on those as well for popular business podcasts. So people who are interested in business follow their podcasts or listen to their podcasts. And this is one of the guys that came up. So I went to, got his site, 4-hour work week, and then I plugged it in here. And this can tell us people that go to the 4-hour work week. This will show, you can put any website in here and all, and it'll tell you where the traffic came from, who the referrals. So we got the 4-hour body, that's another site that's his. Freedly, Medium. So we can go to check out these sites as targeted sites to go to Life Hacker. So that's a good one right there. So that's 8% of his volume comes from Life Hacker. And if you wanted to know 4-hour body, that's a little more workout-ish. And then this is where they go. Rogue Fitness, there's another site we can go. So we just want to narrow down the audience of who we're looking for, where they're already hanging out. So you get the picture. And you do the same thing with Amazon and those books. And so now what I've done with that information is actually the one thing I decided I thought was neat was I did the television show. And the television show I did or chose was Shark Tank. And because it has a big audience, a lot of wannabe entrepreneurs, people who are interested in business, watch that show. Another show would be The Profit. I could use that one as well. And what I do is I create an ad, an audience here in Facebook is the easiest way. And I got Shark Tank and Shark Tank Nation. That is the one on CNBC. And you're looking at a total of 8,500,000 people in this one. Really big, 113,000 in this one. So, but that's a good place to start. So now we've taken it and found people who are interested in these two things. So what do we do with that information? Well, we create our ad. In this particular ad I did, where's my file? Where's my ad? They were up. But let me show you one. I create an ad in, I use this thing called PicMonkey. It's free. So, and obviously you can't use Shark Tank because it's trademark. So, but I can use an image of a shark and you can use tank fans. So now people that look at this go and they recognize it. They already know they're fans of the show and recognize it. And then I got a headline down here. You only have so many words in a Facebook image post. So I can, so 3 questions you need to know before starting a marketing campaign. So that's one, and I created another variation as well. But in the interest of time, I'm going to find out. I just did a different shark and a different headline. So I'm going to test that and see which one gets the best results. And I create the ad on Facebook, do a $5 campaign, see how many clicks we get, and then if it works, we just scale it up. So that's what we do with the information when we find out where they're hanging out. So we just want to get it too. That's one of the beauty parts about internet marketing, is it allows us to specifically target an audience, because it gets the reader's attention easier if they already have an interest in a similar thing you can partner with in a roundabout way. So now what do they want? So this is what we want to give them. You want more sales, help with implementing easy online strategies, and done-for-you services, which we do, and we do this as well. So that's why we're targeting them. So that concludes this week's content, and I'm opening up my SEO weekly boot camp. And what this is a proven step-by-step simple system to improve your business rankings on Google, Yahoo, and Bing. So I've essentially created a course, training, and it's every week more new content will be released. And here's the subjects we're going to be covering. If you're a new business or an existing business and you don't have the budget to hire somebody like myself, where I routinely charge anywhere close to $1,000 a month to create SEO campaigns for business owners. So I understand not everybody can afford that. So what I've done is I've taken the same exact stuff that I do for clients every day, and I put it into a training class. And we're going to cover search engine optimization, how to create your site so that Google likes it. We're going to cover local, if you're a local business owner and you want to rank in Google Plus, etc. And then I'll cover about the private blog networks. I don't really leave anything to reveal exactly what I do. Tracking, Facebook marketing as well, because we just covered a little bit of that today. Social media marketing, sales and marketing is what I do as well in terms of strategy and creating a message to be effective. Website development, if you're doing your own things that you can use and tips and strategies. The campaign results, I go over that as well, and the different ads that I'm running, and which one's effective, which one's not, and maybe you can utilize that. And then do question and answers. So here are the week 1, we do keyword research and domain selection. Week 2, using Google Brain Rank to create the content for your site so that Google likes it. How to start creating traffic and free quality backlinks. Week 4, we do local SEO, simple video creation. Week 5. Got my numbers wrong. Press releases, the press release that I use that actually generates some really good results in terms of backlinks and helps promote your site. Change these as we go. 6, creating no-follow backlinks, setting up your private blog network and what you need to do so that they're on separate hosting the hosting that I use so that it's safe, so you don't waste your money. Implementing the strategies to implement guest posts, setting up your images properly, get this right here, sorry, and 10. But it's a 10-week, the training course. It keeps on going because there's a lot of additional training that we provide, and you can stay as long as you like. You can quit at any time. You're in complete control. And plus, as a special bonus for a limited time, I'm offering to do your first site. I'm setting up the structure of your first site for free. Now, typically, when I have a client in there and we create a mobile optimized site that's secure, keyword targeted, there's several things that go in that. But I'll create the structure for you and then show you in the training how to actually, add the images, put the header on there. It's a completely customizable. In the training, it'll show you how to manipulate the widths of the site if you want a complete, site. Obviously, all the sites will be mobile. So I'll do that for you for free. It's about $1,000 value is what I typically charge customers when I do the whole thing myself. But all you have to do is add the content, which I'll show you how to do that as well. And I show you how to I get it. I don't pay. I just use other people's content and then repurpose it as my own. So I use it as kind of a model. And then also we have a weekly bonus strategy session every Monday, and you can ask questions if you're having issues or problems, technical or otherwise. We'll do that on Mondays. You'll get access to that every week. And then also in there be the WordPress 101 training. So it's about $1,585 worth of value. And I'm letting it available for the free for $9.95 for 2-week trial. So you'll get the first two modules, and then it's $97 a month, and you can stay as long as you want, and as long as you'll have access to it as long as you keep paying, and you'll have access to the weekly trainings as well. And so if you'd like to take advantage of that, there's a link below for you to do so. Just click on that link and it'll take you to the checkout page. It'll ask you for your information, and then it'll give you access to our membership area so you can get started on your training. And then hopefully we'll see you on our next, depending on when you're watching this, on our next Monday strategy session, and you can start answering questions. We can improve your results. And if that's not interesting in you and you're looking for someone to help you create a search engine optimization campaign, feel free to click the button to schedule an appointment with me, and I'll be gladly go over our program and find out what strategy will work best for you and implement for you. And thanks for watching, and I look forward to see you on the next content that we create, and hope you've enjoyed this, and have a great day.